The interesting thing about Glades County is that population of 11,000 is scattered over something in the neighborhood of 725 square miles.
It's a town that if you blink your eyes, you missed it. There's one full-time stoplight, and it's a very small, knit community.
It's a rural area, mainly farming, sugarcane, citrus, cattle. Very quiet.
You got to drive 30-mile round trip just to go to the grocery store. That's the closest one.
You have to go to Cluess and get anything, or to Okeechobee. You don't have much here, see, that's the only thing about it. But as far as the people, they're pretty good people. And I like this place, you know, so, on that.
It has much changed since 1972?
Not really.
It's a nice place to raise your children, but you have to be willing to make sacrifices on other things. There's the health department that has doctors that are contracted in, but other than that, there's no other doctors in Glades County. He's the only one.
Take a deep breath. I'm a family practitioner in the West Palm Beach area for about 17 years. Medicare basically put me out of business. Perfect. I was looking for employment. How are we doing? Happy New Year to you. We just started here in October of last year, and right now we are seeing things getting a little bit better. We are picking up from seeing 2-3 patients a day. We're up now to about 10 patients. We see everybody that walks in.
I started getting sick yesterday afternoon, nasally and heavy cough, sinus infection. So I was like, well, let me go to the doctor before I get too much worse. Prior to him opening his facility here, I would just go to the ER or work it through my system myself.
Otherwise, I think you should be able to recover well.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. My family, thank goodness, wasn't sick a lot. I mean, there's people in this area that have a lot of health issues.
We don't have the resources like we do in a major city. We don't have specialists here.
I beg for any kind of help I can get. And diabetes, real bad. Losing my legs. Still a traumatic experience. I got nobody here that can help me, even with the wound on the back of my leg. I got it caught on the chair.
You have to refer out. So the closest hospital is Clewiston.
16 miles to either DeClewiston or 30 miles to LaBelle.
Transportation also plays a big role here in this area. Well, you know, usually if you go into a bad rhythm, you do need to call for help, okay? That's the best thing to do. You need to call the paramedics. Okay?
I can't afford to pay an ambulance to take me over there.
People beg, borrow, and steal to get somebody to take them to a doctor. They either have to pay somebody to carry them out there, and depending who it is, they charge them $5 to $10 to carry them out there and to go back and get them.
You know, if they can't get in to see a doctor, especially in the early goings of their illness, their condition just worsens. So it just makes them that farther behind when they finally do get in. It's hard for them to get better. In Glades County, where they do have primary care at the health department, it is a challenge, you know, to try and bring in the providers to see the patients. But they are working on it, you know, they're actively recruiting and hope to be able to meet the needs of the population.
10 years. Yeah. I'm glad to see you here. Hope you stay.
Well, great. Well, thanks. The main thing is to provide more and more services and care to the people. Our fear is basically not getting the support that we need, not only physically, but also financially, because that's going to be crucial for us staying open.
Yep. I said I better come today because Friday's tomorrow, and I didn't want to have to go to emergency room.
Monday is a holiday, huh?
Yeah, I didn't want to be in no emergency room.
Working here is very, I think it's very rewarding, and you know, you can definitely see where you make a difference in the lives of people. Hopefully with time, I will not be the only one, but as long as we're here, we try to help the patients out as much as possible.
It's a trying thing when you need to get health care and there's nobody around to get it from. You have to commute to get it. That's why I like that he opened his office here.